And so I say really strongly to everyone who wants to suggest that somehow class size is an issue that's solely about jobs, that it's beyond, truthfully, what my colleague said. Of course, I've taught classes of 45, 47, 48. You are not able as a teacher, I'm not talking about workload. I worked weekends, I worked all night, I taught hard every year I taught. But you just get to give more individualized, personalized attention. You get to know the stories, the voices, the history when there are less students in your classroom. That just is. And if you don't believe that, and you don't believe me, and you don't trust me, which is fine, trust the choices the parents have made. Because here are some websites of charter schools. And on the front page of every website is class size. 20 to 1, 22 to 1, Larchmont, Citizens of the World, New Los Angeles Charter, City Charter, Green Dot, Puck. 20 to 1. I'll clean it up. 20 to 1. Class size. Front and center in their instructional program. And here's another one. Flint Ridge Prep Academy. Private schools. The elite of the elite. 12 to 1 on their front page. So, if you see 12 to 1. If there's a suggestion that somehow this doesn't matter, turn to where our parents, as we've said in many other contexts in this room, the sanctity of parent choice and what parents, the message that parents are sending us. They are sending us messages about our instruction, and we'll talk about that, and that's important. They are sending us messages about conditions in schools. But if they weren't also sending a message about class size, it wouldn't be on the front of every charter school website. Last thing I want to say is this. We talk about the crisis, the economic crisis, the school budget crisis, as if it was some natural disaster, like it was like Hurricane Sandy or Oklahoma. It wasn't a natural disaster. It was a humanly created disaster. It was a direct effect of greed, and it was a direct attack on our children by people who don't care about our children. We have to be as human about the reparation and repair from this crisis as those who caused the crisis were controlled by greed and inhumanity. This is a first step, but let us be guided. Let us be guided by what is right for children. And I am very open to the idea that we do have to have a balanced approach that includes extending the school day, extending the school year, with balancing out our ratios. It's not one or the other. It may be a balance, and we are going to have to compromise. But do not let the same forces that caused this crisis divide us between adults and children as we try to recover from the crisis.
Ms. Lamont.
Madam Chair, I had a lot to say, but after Mr. Zimmer stated everything so eloquently, I call for the question on this resolution.
So I just have to, Mr. Zimmer, I think one of the reasons that people have a hard time is that this doesn't talk about achievement. And so certainly, no, it doesn't call out specifically and increase achievement. And I understand that, go ahead, let's call the question.
On the item as amended.
I know you were.
Ms. Gallatin. A no vote. Mr. Kayser.
Yes.
Yes vote. Ms. Lamont.
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Martinez. Yes vote. Dr. Vladovic.
Yes.
Yes vote. Mr. Zimmer.
Yes.
Yes vote. Ms. Garcia.
No.
Yes.
Okay, board members, if we could go to,
Item passes 6-1.
okay, I'm going to ask everyone to, you could